My name is Alex Turner. Are you or your children heading off to college or university in the next year or so, but not quite sure which direction you want to go in? Halton Radio and soFX talked to Susan McKechnie about her youth guidance service, Fresh Careers. This is a great service that offers a unique academic and coaching service for kids and teens who are preparing for that next big life step. We are here, we're talking with Fresh Careers. Now, would you like to tell me a little bit about Fresh Careers? What made you start this?
Of course. So I have found through 20 years working in recruitment and selection and human resources that youth today don't have the guidance that they needed. And what I was finding when we were in situations of interviewing new graduates from university or college, they weren't prepared for the workforce. So when I started to realize that 25% of youth with college or university degrees were working in unskilled labor, and 75% of people were changing their majors or dropping out, I realized that we're having a problem. But if I could work individually with people and help them decide what their path was and make sure that their path was in line with where the jobs were in this kind of complicated economy. And so that's how it all started.
So what have you been hearing in terms of the problem for lack of guidance counselors that's going on in the system right now?
I think the challenge with cutbacks, especially in Ontario, is our guidance counselors aren't able to keep up with the demand. So yes, they are supposed to provide support for people, but they are not able to. With a ratio of 391 students per one guidance counselor, there's absolutely no way that they could provide the kind of guidance that kids require.
Okay, so let's talk about the amount of graduates that are entering unskilled labor. So why do you think that this is happening?
Well, I think that what happens is that families and kids and youth, they think of the end goal as getting into school. And they don't think of the end goal as getting a career that's going to be satisfying and fulfilling and help them be successful people in the future. So without understanding the workforce and the requirements of the workforce, people literally will open up the curriculum for the local high school or university or college, and they'll choose what they should do from that. And that's the antithesis of what we want you to do. We want you to understand the programs, understand that after you've chosen what your desired career path is. So programs should not be the end goal. Career needs to be the end goal. And then you can reverse engineer what the right path to get you to that career should be.
So if you are a stressed out teen or a parent and your students or your children are kind of in this situation themselves and there's not really a guidance counselor to talk to, What would you recommend to them?
I mean, the first thing, obviously I'm biased, but I would call a coach. I think it is a stressful thing to decide. I think as a parent, you don't want to be the person that is telling your child what to do, because if they end up choosing a career they may not be fulfilled in, they may blame you. And that's not the kind of relationship you want with your youth. So I would say that A, call a coach. I would say B, be supportive and make sure that they are spending the time and really just delving into what they're passionate about. I also think that the sooner the better. So if we start looking at careers as early as grade 5 and having kids cognizant of what friends and family do for a living, and when we're out in the community, making sure that kids understand what each person does in the community is very, very helpful.
So just to wrap things up here, where can we find you, Susan? Are you on social media? Are you where in Burlington can we go?
Yeah. So often I come to you, but we are located in Burlington. You can find us at FreshCareers.ca, or you're welcome to go to our contact page and email me at susan@freshmanagement.ca. That
was Susan McKechnie, founder of Fresh Careers in Burlington. If you or your child are interested in this great service, visit their website at FreshCareers.ca, or you can contact Susan directly at susan@freshmanagement.ca. For HaltonRadio.com, I'm Alex Turner.